Let's pull out all of the spears, 'cause Treatment's time is here. Treatment's time is here. Time for memes and time for cheer. Any person's not enough. We need something much more tough. We can suffer as a group. I just want a treacle poop. Let's pull out all of the spears, 'cause Treatment's time is here. Treatment's time is here. Time for memes and time for cheer. Any person's not enough. We need something much more tough. We can suffer as a group. I just want a treacle poop. Let's pull out all of the spears, 'cause Treatment's time is here.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Howdy. How are ya? Nice to see you all. Sancho, wonderful to see you. Thank you, as always, for the lovely intro there that we will be using throughout Treaksmas. If you would like to create a second verse, feel free. Viv, Moose, nice to see ya. Blue Tongue, how are you today, everybody? Okay, I need to remember how to play this game, and considering I can't even remember how to skip the cutscenes, that's probably not a good sign. Okay. Been a hot minute since we played Eco. Let's do it. Appy slices! I haven't had an apple in a long time. The doctors, they're all coming for me because I haven't had any apples. Is it just me or is it hard to eat an entire apple? Is that literally just me? I find apples to be really filling. Then again, I usually eat them with peanut butter. It's probably the peanut butter that's filling. Ask me anything. What is your personal tier list for the Team Eco games? Sancho's gonna murder me. Sancho's gonna murder me. I'm sorry. In my own experience, like, that I like to play, Last Guardian first, then Shadow, then Eco. In terms of overall quality, I think Shadow first, and then Last Guardian, and then Eco. I'm sorry. But that's not to say, of course, that Eco is, like, a bad game, right? It just, it kind of shows signs of its time, right? You know? And I think, too, I was talking about this a little bit during the task, but I think that people tend to prefer either Eco or Last Guardian more depending on which one they played first, right? And I played Last Guardian first. I didn't play Eco until like last year, so. I like the speed run of Eco, I think, more than I liked the casual playthrough. it feels much less frustrating when you know where you're going. You know? It doesn't feel quite so overwhelming. No, Sancho, I think that you're right. I think that as far as having, like, a connected world, like a Dark Souls kind of, you know, everything is connected thing, Eco does way better. Because Last Guardian kind of just cheaps out in that sense. Like, yeah, you go back to previous areas, but it's literally only because Trico, like, falls through the ceiling, you know? It has nothing to do with actually, like, needing to revisit previous areas to make forward progress. And the puzzles in Eco are certainly a lot more inspired. Instead of just, oh, I can't figure out what to do, I guess I better just get on Trico and see where he goes, you know? But yeah, Viv, you're right. Eco was revolutionary. The fact that a game like this got made, like, I feel like there would be no such thing today being made except for maybe from an indie dev, you know? Like, this wouldn't have been a main studio AAA kind of thing. So I'm glad that it was made when it was, in that sense. Yeah, I mean, TLG is linear to the point that there aren't even skips in the speedrun, you know? You have to do things in order. And I think if Shadow of the Colossus were made today, it wouldn't have been so linear. I think that it would have been, you know, they would have built it almost as open world, and you could find any of the Colossi in any order. And honestly, I think it would kind of benefit from that. I would like that. It would make the Colossi harder to find, because then you can't just use the sword to, like, locate one of them at a time, but I would have liked that. And yeah, it does work for the story they're telling, as you said. I think it could still be done in open world with some changes, but yeah, if you had to find them, I think that would be really cool. There would then, of course, need to actually be, like, more in the world. If you had to find them, there would need to be a little bit more nuance, I think. Stop, Yorda. To the world instead of just these big, vast, open places. Because if you don't know where you're going, that's a lot of time spent looking at not much, you know? Whereas now, when you're only looking for one thing and you're, like, on your way, it works. That's interesting, Sancho. You're right, like maybe you don't get the bow right from the beginning, so you can find Quad or you can find Avion, but you can't actually, like, do them. I mean, I guess technically you can do Quad if you're sneaky. But yeah, like, you need the bow for actually a lot more Colossi than you think. Some of it's just down to programming. Like, if it was the case that you would get the bow at some point, they could change some of the Colossi to not be reliant on the bow. Because, like, you kind of need the bow for Cenobia, to get him to notice you. But they could just like change that so that he always notices you, you know? Basically what I'm saying is that somebody should... Shadow of the Colossus should come to PC, and somebody should mod it so that all the Colossi are in there at once. Yeah, and I mean, there's plenty of gear to be found if you want to go that way, because like you have all the items that you can unlock in the time trials. You just have to be careful. Like, it would kind of suck if somebody could just like unlock the Queen's Sword right from the beginning and then just one-shot all the Colossi. Because that's what that does. Well, okay, I guess that's technically not true. The Queen's Sword just does a boatload of damage. So technically, if you play like on hard mode and you're on like Malice or something, I think maybe it takes 2 hits, but... Sancho, ever since I played the PS2 version, I'm scared of doing this. Ugh. Like, that was borderline traumatic enough that ever since I've been terrified. Hey Quill, nice to see ya. Thanks for the good luck. How you doing? Yeah, that's very true. I still haven't technically finished it, and I do have a new controller now. Because I needed it for Legend of Dragoon, too. Come on, Yordi. Also, yeah, Mort isn't on cam today because, you know, Mort is brewmating. And it's very rare nowadays that he is in a place where I can actually see him. So we have the berries, but they're... they're nocturnal. Well, technically, they're crepuscular. So they're not active during the day, usually. So we're looking at Dingleberry's butt. And that's kind of the best I can do. Get up. I was treating it like Last Guardian and hitting the wrong button. How do you get the mace? I'm doing well, Quill, thank you. I went to the dentist yesterday, and so I'm glad to have that over with. Come on, Yordi. Except, actually, just kidding. Don't come with me, real quick. I'm not doing that drop. It's been long enough now that I don't remember exactly how to set it up, and even when I did, I was still dying sometimes. We're just not doing it when I can run down the stairs and waste like 2 seconds. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I had a filling at the dentist yesterday. It was just like a tiny one. It was my choice whether to fill it or just like leave it for a while still. But we already met our deductible this year, so I was like, okay, let's do it. Because it's gonna be way cheaper. So that sucked because the drills and everything are real loud to my ears. But is it weird that I actually kind of like the rest of the dentist? Like when they take that sharp thing and just absolutely throttle your mouth with it and you're bleeding everywhere. I kind of like that. Is that weird? No, no, Yorda, no. She let go of my hand. Yeah, what, right? I'm sorry, okay? Because, okay, well, first, number one. Google, I'm not talking to you. Oh, yeah. No! Google's talking to me? What? So... Oof. Google just said, I don't know what you're talking about, but do you want to know what the first ever number one was? No? What? Anyway, you love how dentists are like, you don't floss enough because your mouth is bleeding. And it's like, bro, you're literally slicing my gums open with a knife. Like, I don't think that has anything to do with flossing. But number two, like, I don't know, something about it just feels really... It's kind of like popping a pimple to me, where like it hurts right when it happens, but then afterwards you're like, ah, this feels so much better. You know? That's kind of how I view it, I guess. Hey Ryan, nice to see you. How you doing? Come here, Yorda. Yorda, get over here. Yorda, come on. Yeah, exactly. Like a horse who's getting all the gunk like cleaned out of its hooves and then has them nice and trimmed and reshoed. I was gonna... My brain filled in reshoed as reshorn. Don't shear horses. Horses don't need to be shorn. Don't do that. So yeah, I don't know. It feels very satisfying. But yes, my mouth still hurts. That bomb always makes me like a little nervous. I never quite remember when to throw it. Come on, Yordi. I feel like we're actually doing really well for this first split. And it's about to all go downhill, but just for right now, pretend that I know what I'm doing, okay? No, I hate the sounds of the dentist. Ugh. Come on, Yorda. You're absolutely saving here. Because I'm 100% positive that things are about to happen. $14.42. I mean, that's pretty good. Anything in the 14 range, I feel. I'm so sorry. Oh, you know, that's true. The tooth mist on your face and, like, the smell, if they're using a drill, is, like, not pleasant at all. Apparently, it took Yorda a long time to get sucked into a hole that time. Okay, so we did that because we've decided for this category that you need to be sitting on a bench when Yorda dies to make it clear that you, like, did it on purpose, you know? Is that true, Sancho? Okay, okay. Little optimizations. Okay. Here's where the fact that I haven't played this in a while is gonna make things kinda yucky. Come on, Yorda. Let's go. Ooh, she was really close. Because, like, not being on that. Sancho, do you know? I mean, I'm sure that you know because this is, like, your jam. Is it faster to adjust Eco when he's climbing a chain before he needs to be in a different direction, or just to get up to that point and let him, like, fix himself? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Yorda, come on. I mean, she was always gonna get caught. It's kind of just the way things are. Where are you, Yorda? I know about the door. Just let me go. My wife's in danger. Come on, honey. Getting her out of the pool's like the most important thing. Get away from her. Get! No. Stop it. Just pull. Pull! Yorda, come on! Come on, Yorda. Get out of here. Okay, she's out at least. Get away from her. Ah! Sniped him from the air. Come on, Yorda, run! Run, run, run! Run, run! Okay. Okay. We're in here. Would you truly consider that to be a good skip? I'm a little suspicious. The auto adjust is a tad slower? Okay. I can imagine it's like Last Guardian, where if you don't properly, like, tempo your, like, rope jumps, you can do a full jump when you really only needed, like, a fraction of an inch and before you climb up all the way. Then it can waste, like, a little bit of time. Get round the corner. I can never tell if I'm too far or too close when that happens. Sancho, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't want to do this. Because if it goes wrong, it's gonna be real bad. Okay. Here we go. Jump, Yorda. Thank you. Alright. We're fine. It's good. Okay, I'm glad to have that done with. Truth be told, I almost never have a problem with that part. It's always the graveyard before it that is the problem. But, whoopsie. The moment that I say that, you know, I'm gonna doom myself, so... This section, on the other hand, I am not good at that. And it's not that hard. I'm not sure why I am the way that I am. Okay, hey, we're on here. That's success number 1. Oof. Oof. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna stay here. I think we're fine. Great. Cool. Don't have to do that more than once. I hope. Far be it from me to say that I've never died after being done with the windmill. By just accidentally yeeting off of this cliff. Okay, it sounds like she's already there, which is nice. Yeah, I can see her. Hey, honey. Look at her just going. That was really fast, Yorda. I am so hungry right now, by the way. I don't know if the mic is picking up my stomach, but I'm so hungry. Don't turn around, Yorda. All the way over here, okay? Don't do it. Okay, now we're at the door. We're safe. We're good. Oh, my captions! They haven't been on this whole time. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if that's even remotely close to right, but we're just gonna see. I knew something looked weird about my stream. I mean, we just got a checkpoint, so... I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm just committing. I'm just committing. Yorda! Come on, honey! Get in here! Step up, Yorda! Oh, that was beautiful. That was exactly what I wanted. I'm so proud of myself! Okay, but let's not mess it up now. Do I have to kill these guys? Like, will they hit me here? I don't usually actually get this to work. Just run, Yorda. Run, 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 run! Go, 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 go! Woo! Cool. That was rad. So we didn't have to fight those shadows at all. Man, if only that could have happened during the Tricofecta that I have yet to do. To buy me time for inevitably failing Argus 50 times. I'm actually feeling better about Argus, to be honest. Sancho, do you usually go for that in runs? What I just did? Like trying to leave Yorda down there? I don't know how consistent it is. Obviously, I don't get it very often, so... I just kind of throw her in a corner and hope that it's right. What? Ooh! Why did he grab it and then just immediately let go? What was that? No. Like, dying there, you just end up, like, through the door again. Like, the door right next to you, so... For me, there's no reason not to go for it, because so much can go catastrophically wrong in this run that it doesn't really matter. But... for people like you who are actually good at this run, I can imagine that that's both important and kind of stressful. Oh, big beefer! I specifically do not put her down. Put her down. No. 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 Yeah, that did not go at all like I wanted it to. but whatever. Yorda, you might want to move, honey. Okay. My waifu was in danger, but it's okay. You can skip that? I did not know. I've watched it basically every run. Whoops. Come on, Yordi. Hey, thanks, game. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna forget to call her and make sure that she's on this thingy. And then when I get up there, I'm gonna be like, oh, I forgot to call her. It happens every time. This kid seems pretty rad. Like, he's like the cool kid on the block. And you tell your parents like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with Eco. And they're like, bring bandages. You'll need them. Can't skip this though, for some reason. It has to do with the shadows, right? I think. Eh. Oof. Don't like it. I mean, I love it, but it's still scary. Turtle up, boys! Turtle up, boys! No? You guys suck. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh, that was rad. Okay, that was cool. He hit me, which is what I didn't want, but he hit me back onto the thing that I could hold on to, so it didn't matter. That was really, really lucky. This is just a swaggy run, apparently. It's still far, far too early to say, but if things continue to not go wrong, I might just intentionally sabotage the Companion Begun to finish this run, you know, instead of just stopping at Stick. But there is much ahead of us. Let's be realistic here. Yes, we have many friends to betray. Many people to throw off of cliffs Mufasa style. Okay, I gotta call her. Come on, Yorda. Whoa, nope, wrong button. Oh, I nearly... No, dude, bruh, I'm gonna need you to stop. I nearly just killed myself. It was this button that I needed. Yorda, can you go on the thing, honey? Thank you. That was terrifying. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Sancho. I appreciate it. Meh. Let me down. Okay. Like, this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Yorda gets caught because it's just this one shadow and you just literally, like, yank her out. I remember it being a lot suckier on PS2 because the spiders do damage too, right? So you can't just yank her out like that. Honey, grab hand, please. Yeah, that section wasn't very good, but it's okay. No biggie. Really? He's just like super slow. Does she not even get caught most of the time? He goes like 1 mile an hour. So you just like bonk him and then grab her and go, I guess. Okay, so I I think I'm not gonna save here. Which, oh. Do I need to fight these shadows if I choose not to save here, Sancho? I do, right? Because yeah, I need to stick her back out into this room for later. Well, I don't know. If I have to fight them anyway, then I guess we might as well just save on this bench real quick. Come on, Yorda. Something catastrophic must have happened in my last companion be gone. Okay, here's the part where we just assume that we're gonna fight the shadows in here because we always have to fight the shadows in here because Yorda never climbs this ladder. At least it's an overcast day today so I can kind of see the TV. Alright, come on, honey. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Yorda. Climb, climb, climb! Is she climbing? Check it out. Come on, honey. Grab my hand. And let's go. Okay, so she goes out here. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I haven't just made a catastrophic error because I'm not used to getting that. That basically never happens. So I don't need to go and adjust the thingy because this one is already where it's supposed to be. You already get in here with me, okay? Yeah, the reflector. Because the other one needs adjusting. Okay, I have to keep the sword, right? Come on, Yorda. Oh, actually. See, I only vaguely remember what to do. Yorda, just kidding. You don't actually have to follow me. Sorry. Actually, I would appreciate if you didn't. Gotta open this door. I can never... Eh! Yorda, look out. I'm gonna chop ya. Why can't I hit this? Why is it breaking? There. Jeez. Yeah, it was my own fault for calling Yorda that she came up here. It was my bad. I'm so bad at cutting those things, though. The door things that I just cut. Come on, honey. I want you to actually be over here so that you don't accidentally leave. Hey, Sogasa, how are ya? Nice to see ya. I will tell Husbando to grab a banana from work. His office gets bananas as part of their, like, fruit that they get on Mondays every week. And basically nobody eats them. So he brings the, like, banana bread level bananas home for the berries. Oh yeah, take a nap. Have a good nap. I'm the type where I almost never nap, and when I do, it's only for like 45 minutes. But, like, if I need a nap, it's because I need a nap, you know? Okay, okay. I hate that jump so much. I have to psych myself up for it. Yeah, double cut. Oh, only one that time. Sad. Come on, Yordi! Hurry! We got places to be. Yeah, I missed the second double cut. The run's basically dead at this point. Oh, Yorda, let's not make this a habit this run, okay? You're gonna let go of me on the next sky bridge, and we're gonna die. If only the other one was that low stress. Why can't I go through here? What's happening? That was super weird. Alright, come on, Yorda. You ready? Yeah. Oof. Closer than I would like. Okay, honey, I guess you stay there, I suppose. Okay, I need to come back and get this sword. I'm pretty sure, because we're gonna need to cut something in a second. Come over here, Yorda. The ladder's over here. Come on. But I am certainly not gonna begrudge just taking a sword with me. Anyway. Because I like having the sword. Yeah, because... Yorda? Honey, I kind of expected you to be over there. Because we can get the sword at, That was my bad. That was not very good. We can get the sword when we hit the lever, but the timing is, like, so tight, right? I always forget that we can't skip this one. Anything with shadows, I think that you can't skip. Villain, hello! Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? I remember I've done it once, Sancho, because I think I had that question in a run, and I was like, I could probably just get the sword. It's like no big deal. And then I happened to do it. And then I remember thinking like, oh yeah, you could just do that, so I'm gonna do that. And then the next couple of times that I did it, I died, you know? Just something as simple as like flubbing, grabbing the lever like right away is enough. I don't like how they're already down there. She's fine, right? Pretty sure she's fine. Yeah, I mean, if she wasn't fine, we would already be dead, so. Oh, guys, stop hassling me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me get down on the floor and I will stab you in the face. She's here. Donk. Give me Yorda. Okay, cool. Yeah, things are still going all right for me. That being said, I think the last 3 runs, Mr. Clippy has come through the bridge, so... That was super low for some reason. So yeah, we're just gonna... There we go. I know what I did that caused it to be low, so I just fixed it. But yeah, we have to get through that arena before we can truly say anything. But yeah, I mean, if this were the Fecta, I would be really, really happy with this, you know? Because I would actually like to take the world record in the Fecta, please. But in order to do that, we need a decent eco, 150 or lower. And I need to not get hung up on Argus. Hey Temp, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Boy, just get up there. It is habit to just call him boy. Yorda, honey. Come on, baby girl. She'll be here. Is this too high? Whew. Okay, I don't like it, but whatever. We're in here. Nope, 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 nope. Here we go. Oh, one too far. It's alright though. Either one works, so. Come on, Yorda. Alright, she made a decent chunk of the journey without me calling her. Oh, nice. That's nice to know, Sancho, because I always just, like, don't touch anything until he comes to a complete stop, you know? Because I don't want to just yeet myself off of there. Oh, she doesn't need to come with me. I'm not entirely sure why I'm bringing her. I mean, she'll show up. It's no big deal. Hi, Yordi. Come on, honey. Grab my hand. Let's go. Nope. Nope. Well, she's in there. Jeez, that was rough. Yorda. Yorda! Come on. Come here. Yeah. Oh, but now she's here. Look at that. She just teleported onto here. I just wanted to try to be swaggy and get that jump really quickly. There we go. Look at her go. And she went back down. That's okay. Yes, we turned Yorda to stone while we just sat there and stared at her from a bench. So the only thing we have left to do is lose Stick. So actually, Sancho, you said that if you don't jump back across to meet Yorda, eventually, after like an agonizingly long time, the bridge does just like fully retract, right? And Eco dies, I think, right? So does Yorda's side not retract anymore? It's very dramatic. Yeah, so, oopsie, too far, too far. So Yorda's side doesn't do anything. Ergo, Yorda will not die. You know, we should just do that. If it didn't require that we lost Stick, we should just, when Yorda's like on the ground, we should just run fully to the other side of the bridge and be like, now we're just leaving. Bye! Alright, to this day in a speedrun, I have never taken more than 2 tries on pump jump, and one of these days it's gonna happen. Is today the day. can't be god tier forever. Come on, Yorda. I would appreciate if you followed me, actually. Otherwise, you're just gonna stay in here forever. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Alright, second try. We continue our streak. There will be a day when the strength of my pump jump fails, but it is not this day. Why did we mess up there? Whatever. You are to go play with birds, but not too far, okay? Stay where I can see you. Don't talk to strangers. Ugh, I never like that. I very much dislike that. We're on this side, so I guess we'll pull. It's gonna suck when we are done. But... sure, I guess. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we're just falling down. Okay, apparently it does matter. Excuse me. Jeez. Just let me out of here, please. Ah. Come on, Yorda. Get down here. You can fall down on your own. I figured you just pushed because it was really hard to get onto the side that I ended up on. And so you're like, eh, we might as well push instead of, like, fiddling around to go around it to pull. I see now. Okay, so she got grabbed for me here last time and it sucked. And in fact, I'm so scared that I'm just gonna save. Doesn't take that long to save. Like, it takes time on the splits, but we're not spending nearly as much in-game time as we are. You know? Alright, cool. We're done. Come on, Yorda. Let's go. Oopsie. Alright, you stay here. Alright, come on, Yorda. I'm a little off to the side, and so I'm a little concerned, but I guess I fixed myself. I mean, that guy was on the box, and I don't like that. It was a little spooky, if we're being real. Come on, honey. Get up here. Yeah, but the worst remains. Maybe, well, I guess that's not true. I was gonna say maybe that's why I like Last Guardian, because unlike Shadow and Eco, like, there isn't like one really, really annoying RNG puzzle a long way into the run, but that's not true because there's Cage. Ueda, why do you do this? I mean, Shadow's kind of the worst because it's the latest. You know, you have some of the hardest stuff to do very late into the run. Whereas like Last Guardian, technically Cage is like 2/3 of the way through. Which isn't quite so bad. And thanks for the boop. We don't really have reptiles on stream to boop today because we're just looking at Dingleberry's butt. As you do. When I get a chance, I'll see if maybe Tonberry is more visible. Heh. Cool. Thanks for the lizard treats. Probably I should have put the camera on Gladio today. Because I can hear him banging around in there. So I know that he's like out and about. Okay, Yorda. Here we go. I'm glad that she actually came to meet me. That's nice. Usually she just stands there and kind of stares. Yeah, Gladio's so fast. That's the thing. He's so fast and he likes to hide. So, like, he'll be out, and then 2 seconds later he'll be gone and he'll be under his log again, so... Sancho, those shadows are not moving, right? The shadows that just appeared. They're not moving at any point during this room, right? So, like, it doesn't affect their positioning, how fast you complete this room. Oh, I wish you could just jump over the ledge here. I have to imagine that people who were working on super jumps spent a lot of time right there trying to just get over that fence. Because that's the end of the game. For people who aren't familiar, that little spinny thing down there was like, I don't know, 10 minutes from the end of the game. Yorda, get in the elevator. Yorda, move. Oh, wow. Really? There was a shadow? I never could have predicted that. Get in here. What a goober. I still think we would have been too slow and that shadow would have shown up like right about now. But... But yeah, it's related to their previous positions. It's not like they're moving the entire time that you're in there. They don't even exist, I don't think, when you're in there. Stop. Alright, come on, honey. Just... Yorda. Do not let go of my hand. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Hey, less than an hour here? I'll take that any day. I die here all the time, and I'm very scared. But we just saved. That's what matters. Is there a berry elsewhere? Tonberry was out. Where did he go? The world will never know, apparently. That's not lit, right? Or else I was about to explode myself. Yeah, there we go. Yuck. And jump, skip, jump. Hey, we actually made it up during the cutscene this time. I'm waiting for this camera because even once the camera is changed, it's still super easy to die to that jump, and I don't know why. Hey Shavil, how you doing? Nice to see ya. How have your streams been, by the way? I keep meaning to catch them, and then stuff always happens. Like I get clients who need to talk to me or whatever. You know what? No. Eco, I swear to God. We left her back here. I'm just saving again. I'm sorry. Eco, sit down. Because this is the part where I most commonly die. Just do it again, you know? Alright, come on, Yorda. You and me. Let's get through here. Well, I'm glad that at least you're done with it. That's better than just now having to go into it, right? Okay, she'll do this on her own. Well, you know, you were just in a very long meeting. I think that, you know, she's a little overdue for her pets. Come on, I landed on top of that box. Don't give me that. I'm fortunate in that, you know, since I operate my own business, I get to make my own business's rules. And that includes that I do not take phone calls or video calls. Part of it is because of my ears. I don't know why I'm moving this. And part of it is just because I hate them. Most of it is because of my ears, though. But as an added benefit, that means that people can't monopolize my time with stupid things that could have been an email, because they have to be an email. Because I've worked with clients before who think that they have, like, complete free access to your time, and it's like, no. No, I'm not doing this. Figure it out, condense it into an email, and send it to me. Ooh, that was actually really close to dying. That's why we saved. Come on, Yorda. Okay, honey, I really need you to do this correctly, okay? Are you here? He's here. Honey, come on. Across right now. Let's go. And then get away from that guy. And then over here. Because I've never had it happen, but apparently that guy can, like, glitch over to the box, or, like, Yorda gets glitch caught or something. And then you're just, like, doomed. So. Cool. We're in here. It's so nice when you work with clients who don't waste your time. They're worth their weight in gold. Just people who can be like, okay, I'm sending you this thing, do it. And you're like, okay, thanks. And then that's it, you know? I've made 2 safety saves for nothing in this run. There's saves that I wouldn't normally make. Yeah, whenever possible, I will do things through text. And like I said, some of it is because I just prefer to do it that way, But a large part of it is just because of the years, you know? I have to be very, very picky with what kind of voice calls I do. And that's kind of why I've not done as many marathons, you know? Because marathons require like you having a host in your ear and having tech check and all that going on. And that's not their fault at all. Like, it's something that needs to happen, and I wouldn't ask them to treat me any differently, but at the same time, like, it gets tiring. Like, that year that I did like 40 whatever marathons, I was very, very tired. I didn't even know you could grab that. What I do for clients, I'm an editor and a writer. More so, I'm a writer now these days. Editing got really crunched during COVID. Like right at the beginning, 2020. Because, you know, people were obviously looking for ways to cut their costs. And for the vast majority of companies, they were like, Yorda, where are you? We need to go, like, right now. For the vast majority of companies, they were like, I speak English, therefore my writing doesn't need to be proofread, you know? So they cut a lot of editors, and I picked up a lot more writing in the meantime. We absolutely do want this save here. This is not a safety save. This is an I do this every single time save. Yeah, I saw, that's what made me ask Shavil, because I saw that you were live yesterday at like a time that I didn't expect it. And I was like, oh, it's Shavil. Yorda, honey, could you get over here, please? Yes, both doors are cut open. Thank you, Sanjo. Yeah, I have a very specific little setup that I do for marathons to like mitigate how fatiguing it is. And I do the same things whenever I'm in like a voice call with somebody. Like next week, I'm gonna be in a voice call with somebody. And I have a special little setup to reduce how difficult that is. Come on, Yorda. I need you to climb this ladder, okay? For some reason you didn't do it last time, and I'm gonna need you to do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll get the sword when I come back. Do not. Nope. Okay, I want to get her like fully in here, otherwise she's liable to actually like follow me back out. Okay. I wish I could save again after having accomplished all that, but we can't. So yeah, I need sword. Hey, I actually made that jump. So once we're past this, I will feel a lot better. This is the hard part. Yeah, I haven't gone back to watch some of the runs that were like, whoopsie, overnight for me, you know, that I didn't get to see. Journey being one of them. Like, I went through and I highlighted them because I'm admin for Meteor and that was like my job. But um I haven't watched the Eco run, I haven't watched the Journey run. Okay. Just play it cool. Didn't even think about that jump because I wasn't gonna psych myself up about it. Not me just having died there a bunch. You know, Sancho, I still remember with a mixture of grumpiness and pride that when I was playing Eco for the first time, I like very nearly found the lightsaber thing or whatever. 'Cause I was like, there's something weird about this wall, right? And then I really tried to figure it out and I was very close. I didn't. Okay, I have to focus. Let's just get through this. I'm not doing any jumpies or anything with the bomb. You have to, like, make them be good jumpies, I think, in order for it to be better. And I don't know how to do that, so... That seems like it took forever. Yeah, it sounds like you had quite a journey, Sancho. Hi, Yorda, you're right here. Okay, we're almost there. Honey, no! Okay, let that be the thing that went wrong. Alright, we went through the door. I feel like that was pretty decent. Buddy. He clipped! Don't clip me, bro! We're good. He came up through there. And an absolute troll, man. Oh, Yorda, no! I knew it was only a matter of time until she did that. That's alright. I'm gonna light one of these so that we have the fire for later. Alright, Yorda. Come here. That was risky. I feel like that was actually risky, and I should have just gotten off and tried to pull her back on instead of calling her, because I feel like she would have just potentially missed again. Okay, so I don't need a sword or anything. I think I just literally leave. It's the less risky way to just get her to walk on like that? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we just leave. Hey, Yorda! GG. And then I don't think any shadows happen at this bridge. So we're just fine, whatever. Yeah, so I guess, Sancho, can you check my time? Like, I don't think it's that good. Because execution-wise, I wasn't doing anything like super amazing. Except for just I got lucky and got the skips, you know? But the problem is, you know, I haven't done endgame for a while. So even if we are on a decent pace, there's like no guarantee that I'm gonna actually capitalize on it. Because like I don't. It's waterworks. I hate waterworks. But don't tell me my time until I get through this shadow room one more time, or else I'm gonna jinx it and we're gonna ruin everything. Yorda, I swear to God. Honey. She has let go of my hand more times in this run than she has in the last year. And is it my fault? Yes, but it's not. It's her fault. Okay. Yorda, please. Every step is one step closer to never having to deal with this room again for the rest of this run. Okay, down the stairs. Don't let go of my hand, honey. Okay. We're good. I lost a ton of time in the last bad ending to that, so yeah. It's gonna be slower? Okay. I would honestly kind of prefer that. Because then we can get a decent companion begun. Hopefully. Aggro. The reason that I lost a ton of time there was because we failed at Mr. Clippy. Twice, I think, actually. So... Go, Yorda! Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and venture to say that we lost, approximately 12 minutes. Well, okay, I guess like 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Cool. Stick, no! Donk. Okay. While this is playing, I get up and go change to Shadow of the Colossus. I'll be right back. Shadow of the Colossus already in there? Just kidding. My bee. Home screen, please. I just put Shadow in there. Where is it? I don't remember if we stopped the timer in between, so I'm not going to. It'll be more accurate to not stop the timer and then find out we were supposed to than stop the timer and find out we weren't supposed to. So I'm just gonna leave it running. Hey, Eco doesn't die. Oh, that's a lie, actually. I've lied just now to you, and I'm sorry. He absolutely dies when Yorda dies. Continue. Okay.
Agro.
Aggro, you here?
Agro.
Come here. Come on, Aggro. Let's go. Kia! I forgot temporarily how to do the parachute. Okay, I haven't done this since the last time we did a companion be gone. Hopefully this doesn't take that long. Oh, well, okay, there's one already. Way to go, Aggro. This is the remastered version of Shadow of the Colossus. This is the only version that I play. Alright, here comes Aggro again. Donk, okay. But yeah, no, this game is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's a ground up remaster. And they did a wonderful job with it. Oh no! Alright, we're gonna actually just stand here. I was a little too far away. Third time is supposed to be the charm, but... Come on, Aggro! We need to be far enough away that she doesn't try to actually just come down the cliff face. Like the way she's supposed to. The way you're supposed to get to this beach. Aggro, you're being a real troll right now. What's happening? We're trying to get Aggro to fall. Aiden, who was here on Tuesday for the task, was the one who discovered this. There she goes, there she goes. That's the right spot. I don't know if she... Depends on whether we keep whistling. Stop whistling. We're still whistling. I mean, she's not down here. Ah. Ayo! Here she is. We've done it. Okay. I'm so sorry, Aggro. No, I have to put Last Guardian in. I'll be right back. Where's Last Guardian? Thank you. Alright. Hey, Jade. Yes, we are murdering every companion. I'm sorry. Hey, PDO. Yeah, it's near Dirge. So there's this beautiful beach. If you go past uh the normal way that you would go to Dirge, if you go through his cave and go past it, there's this lovely beach and this skinny little like pathway that leads down to it. The minimum number of falls required to kill aggro there are 3 because I guess of how her health works. But we got either 4 or 5, I don't remember. Aiden is the one who knows the most about it because he's the one who found it. Okay, now all we have to do is just do a bad ending. We have so much time saved. This is such a good companion begone. I want to cash in on this time save. Jade, I won't throw you off a cliff as long as you're nice. Oh, we got Moldy Trico! Yay! Glorious. Apparently that's the save that we're on. So yeah, so far, we just finished Eco. Like, cause Shadow takes like, 5 minutes or something. So we killed Yorda on purpose, which kills Eco. We had to wait until we dropped Stick. And then we took out Aggro, and now we're gonna do bad ending for Trico. So to me, all of the hard parts of the run are done. Because Last Guardian is like my game, so I could do this in my sleep. And now it's just very relaxing. Oopsie. I say it's very relaxing and then I super mess up. Wonk. Ouch. Jeez. We'll see about Windmill when we get there. Right, Treeks? I'm just gonna throw both of these to him. Like, you're supposed to wait for both. It's fine. We'll spend time waiting here, or we'll spend time waiting there. Oh, that was so close to being 2 at once! Not gonna lie, that's kind of why I did it. Because I wanted to see if I could make that happen again. I am so hungry. You might be able to hear my stomach. Also, Trico was kind of a troll there with his ear. Whatever, this was not super fast. No biggie. Cool. PDO, what are you excited about? What are you waiting for? Oh, Solar Ash. Nice. I still haven't played that game, but I'm 99% sure that I would really, really like it. I'm also 99% sure that Husbando got it for me for Christmas. So hopefully I'll be able to play it soon. We were we were sitting on the couch last night and Husbando was complaining because He was trying to get me a gift card to get my car detailed. Because my car is kind of scungy. And, wow, we're actually losing a decent amount of time here. Probably some of it has to do with how long it took me to put the game in. But anyway, I knew that I was getting that gift because I helped him like pick out the place that was gonna do the detailing and stuff. But he was begrudging that the gift card hasn't gotten here yet. And he just forgot that I was there and was like talking out loud to himself about all the other things that he's still waiting for me. And I was like, he was like, yeah, okay, this and this. And then the bracelet. And I just kind of sat there quietly. And after like 2 minutes, I was like, hey, what bracelet? And he was like, what? He like panicked. He didn't realize that he had just been talking out loud. So I guess I'm getting a bracelet. Which, I mean, I guess I knew that because we send stuff to each other as gift ideas, and I sent him that, so sure. Alright, because of how much time we've lost, I'm gonna go, like, extra far and make sure we get that checkpoint. Ah, come on, long grab. You munchkin. Osmondo's the best. There. Cool. I don't quite know why we lost that much time. I didn't do that bad at the beginning barrels. But whatever. Yeah, it could be because I don't remember if I paused or not during the splits. And I chose not to pause this time because, like I said, it will be easier to figure out the accurate time if I don't pause and then determine that I should, versus if I do pause and then determine that I shouldn't have. So I figured I would just let it run. Draco, buddy! You look like the top of a pond that hasn't been moved in the last 45 years. You're covered in mold, my guy. Yeah, I mean, it's a PB regardless. A very large one because Eco went so well. So... Oh, that was beautiful. That was a really, really nice run through here. No stumbles. Kept our momentum fully the entire time. I need to redo that for the task. Because we have a little stumble in the task. I was smart this time, okay? And I took notes during the task this time, like while it was playing. So that I didn't have to be like, I wonder what I can improve. And that was also very fast. Way to go, Trico. Are you inspired by your task performance? I want to get the task below 240. But boy, there needs to be something significant discovered in order to do that, I think. I think right now, the max I could see shaving off of it is an additional probably like minute 30, maybe 2 minutes. And that's not enough quite to get it below 240. Don't leave without me. Don't leave without me. Okay. Ouch. Excuse you. I have no concept of how fast this was, like, down to exactly, but I mean, this was probably like a 9:45 exit to the cave, which is certainly decent.
Yedarasebo yakudu yuli yanozu yarote aoyukun ya akastiata. Turiko yadia no keti ari inik.
Yeah, all I needed was to be there. It didn't matter where. But it was my mistake, because you shouldn't try to jump right when the checkpoint loads back in. You should, like, walk forward and let the boy fall. Or else you're not gonna make it quite. So, my bad. I set myself up for almost missing Trico there. Dingleberry, you know, you could, like, move at some point. Hey, I don't know. I complain when the reptiles move, and I have to keep moving the camera, and then I complain when they don't move, so... Man, Trico, I got your ears and everything, didn't I? When I painted you green. I'm gonna take this a little bit safe. I'd rather do it safe than die. Cause yeah, I mean, we're ahead by a decent amount, but I don't wanna bleed it for no reason, you know? Trico is, however, already following me. I can tell by the vibration in the controller. Which is not super ideal, but that's okay. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, Cheville. 100% intentional. He's green like Christmas colors. You're right, though. I should totally paint Trico green and red. For, like, other stuff that we do. Hey, Shade Strike, nice to see you. Actually, what happened was the eco went really, really well. As Sancho pointed out, I got all 5 of, like, the RNG-based skips. It went super well. Well enough that Sancho was kind enough to look on speedrun.com and see if I should just actually continue the run. And, like, postpone Companion Be Gone. You know. Yeah, aggro was a couple cycles slower than she could have been, but that's okay. Hey, Treeks, where are ya? Oh, that's a great place to be, my dude. Look at you. In all your green bean glory. I am not gonna complain about that. Yeah, it could have been a little bit faster, but anytime that Trico doesn't have to turn around, that's good in a run. Anything other than that is just, like, explicitly task territory, like, whatever. So I feel that I may have burned my very good eco run on Companion Be Gone, and then when we get to the Tricofecta in January, it's going to be a catastrophe, but we'll see. That's what I would like to think. I would like to think that it was just a warm-up. Because like I said, I most often PB on D-Rust. So the solution is just to not touch Eco again until the Tricofecta, and then I'll be okay. For some reason, in these splits, I deleted all of the splits between Lake and U-Wall. There's like multiple splits that we could have done there. Oh, Treeks, why did you do that? I'm gonna need you to do it again. He like gave up halfway through. Never. Shavil, I refuse. I panicked for a minute that I had reset too early. Hey Trico, look at me. We stopped him from turning around there, which is good. Hi, buddy. Look at your glistening little eyeballs. Come here. Don't step backwards. Thank you. Hey, buddy. Look uppies. Uppies, thanks. Alright, we are already well on our way here. Kinda didn't want to land on my butt. Whatever. Trico also got decently close to that eyeball. We don't want him to do that because that's gonna impact his pathing following me into this corridor. And if he steps too far to his left, he'll trigger this little scripted thing. Hey, buddy. Trigo? Yeah, see, he triggered it. You can just tell by his posture. Oh, that's 45 seconds lost. That's okay, though. Hey, Treeks. I need you to calm down, my dude. Hey. Hi. Come here. You coming? Okay. That was not that bad. He actually overcame that relatively quickly. Trico, my finger's getting tired of calling you. Get up here. Because it's the same button to call Yorda. So after all of this together, my finger's getting tired. Who just sneezed? Bless you. Oh, it was Morty. Hi, buddy. Morty is actually moving for once. Yeah, you'll see that we'll lose time here. Because unless Trico also got stuck in the last run. So I think The next Treaksmas thing that's happening is the blindfolded run, right? I think. I say as if I'm not the one who made the schedule. But that should be next Tuesday, I do believe. And in the meantime, of course, the goal of Treaksmas is to get people to play Last Guardian, so if you've never played this game, give it a try. We have short categories like Windmill. The Windmill, the average person will take between 12 and 15 minutes to do that. So, don't be intimidated by the fact that any percent is like 3.5 hours. You can do Windmill for 15 minutes. Oh, we didn't do the Windmill! Speaking of. Yoink. So yeah, we lost a little bit of time there to Trico getting stuck on that cutscene trigger, but he came out of that very fast, so. Let me see here. Yeah, so next week is gonna be Blindfolded Last Guardian with Sancho, who is here in chat. We're gonna see how far Sancho can guide me in presumably like an hour. And I would like to believe that I can do like decently well just like knowing what's what, you know? Like if Sancho just points me in the right direction, I'm hoping that I can do a decent amount of it without further guidance. But we shall see. My hubris will come back to bite me. So we'll do a blindfolded run, and then that's actually the only Treaksmas event next week. But, like, I guess what I mean to ask is, for Platinum percent, which, if you've never watched that before, that takes about 12 hours. I know that people really enjoy just, like, hanging out during that run, and it's super chill. I'm gonna get Taco Bell because I always do. I need to eat at some point during 12 hours. That is currently scheduled for the 22nd of December. How many of you who would be interested in watching Plat Percent are already doing holiday travel on the 22nd? Basically, if anybody. Because, like I said, we're not doing anything next Thursday. So I could move the Plat Percent if a bunch of people are traveling, you know, that close to Christmas. I'll be traveling from my bedroom to my home office. Alright, well, you know, I can see how daunting of a journey that would be, so maybe we'll have to move it. 2 flights of stairs. Cheville, don't you dare. Don't you even dare. You know, I was gonna make fun of you for dislocating your shoulder on the stairs, but I don't think I've ever actually told this story. Earlier this year, it was this year, surprisingly, Husbando was lying on the ground, just petting the dog. Like, he wasn't doing anything super energetic, he was literally just lying there. And the dog, like, went over to his other side, so he rolled over and reached to keep petting the dog. Broke his rib. Just lying on the floor, rolled over, broke his rib. How does that happen? So I can't make fun of you for dislocating your shoulder because, you know. Also, look at this fight real quick. Oh, there's a helmet on those. Come on. But that fight was like hella fast though. That was pretty close to the task. He was just like bam, 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 done. Yeah, you see, Sancho? Like, what's happening? Are we just getting too old? I made the jump to that chain without being able to see, and I'm glad that we made it. This was really, really fast. Very near TAS. Obviously not as good as TAS, but very near TAS. Apparently we also had a really good one in the previous run, or I just split early in the previous run. I mean, we probably had helmetless helmet skip last time. I've switched to hitting the Call Trico button with my thumb because I just can't even. Of course, also, if anybody can think of like a meme thing that I should do next Thursday, let me know. Maybe we can think of some cutesy little Last Guardian meme run. Treeks did pretty good in this scripted section. He didn't really putz around too much. Are you on the right pillar? I guess you are. And we're not gonna be able to make it because the boy decided to be a dunce. I'm not gonna reset, like, we're just gonna do this. Always a close call trying to get those vines, but with practice, it's decently consistent. And on the bright side, at least I know the pot's gonna close. The location of that split and the fact that I only gained like 2 seconds tells me that we didn't get it last time either. Hey, buddy. Like, I split doing exactly the same thing last time, you know? See, you already took King Louis from the Jungle Book. That was the one I was gonna say. Did y'all ever watch the live action Jungle Book? I actually kind of liked it. I feel like among the live action Disneys, it actually like tried to tell a different story, and so it was worth watching because it did something different, you know? I liked it. And I mean, you know, what's his face? Christopher Walken is King Louis, so that was something. See, Ryan, I have been trying to get Husbando to watch the live action Lion King with me. Because I've seen it. And for those who don't know, oh boy. Well, at least we're down here. For those who don't know, Lion King is my favorite Disney movie of all time. And much like The Legend of Dragoon, I can quote Lion King from beginning to end without stopping. So obviously I was critical of the live action version, but I was like, oh, you know, whatever, I'll watch it. It's bad. It's bad, and I want him to watch it with me because I want him to be just as flabbergasted as I was. Yeah, I mean, Lion King is completely CGI. Can you feel the love tonight in the middle of the day? Yep. So the problem for me with Lion King live action, I guess spoilers, if you care, they removed the point of the movie. The point of the story of The Lion King is, yeah, sometimes the past can hurt, but you either run from it or learn from it. That's Trico, can you please? My bro. Yeah. Oh, look at that. She's up there. Wow. Spooky. Can we go? Like that's the point of the animated movie. And they took that out. Like, why would you do that? So it kind of defeats the point of the whole movie. They also tried to make Shenzi, like, a thing. And it's like, this is pointless. And then you have Nala singing Spirit, this new has to be trendy pop song, as Simba is returning home instead of the absolutely banger track that normally plays. So like she didn't get a song. She's just singing over Simba, you know? Yeah, I kind of liked Jasmine's Speechless, right? Aladdin was not half bad. Although I would, speaking of Aladdin, speaking of Aladdin, because now we're in Disney, if you have never seen Twisted, which is this not official, like not officially licensed Disney play musical thing about Jafar, watch it. It's free online. I'll actually link it in my Discord if somebody like reminds me. I can't remember the name of the group who does it, but they do lots of similar things like that. It is really, really good. Just suspend your disbelief for like the first 20 minutes and it's good. But yeah, I liked the song Speechless well enough, which is, you know, Jasmine's song. It did its job as like just a catchy, this is kind of nice, whatever. The way that it was presented in the movie was lame, and I didn't like that. Like everything just like stopped moving, you know? By making the curse actually kill everyone, Nell has to love Beast. It's not her choice. That's true. I liked in Beauty and the Beast that they, I guess spoilers for like all of the Disney live action movies. I liked how they actually like made a little bit of a backstory, I guess, for the witch lady. You know, that everybody was like mean to her and stuff, and she actually existed outside of the context of just being mean to Prince whatever his name was, the Beast. And I liked Gaston. I liked Josh Gad just in general, because he was Elder Cunningham in the Book of Mormon as well. And I like him, so I thought he was great as LeFou. But Javille, I'm sorry, you can butcher me for the way I just pronounced that. LeFou, yeah. Yeah, it's LeFou, right? But I still kind of am incapable of seeing the guy who played Gaston as anything other than the dude from The Hobbit. Aw, Trico, don't mess up, dude. Buddy, stop. Okay. Okay, this is just what we're doing now? Well, at least he ran down here? That's something. Hey, armor guy. If you could speed up the process by running down here, that would be great. Let's go. Come on. Trico messed up, so let's fix it. Hey, Treeks. Look what I brought you. Thanks. Okay, Trico is being a goober. We're just gonna reset. It's risky to reset when that fight goes that way, where Trico gets stuck in the hallway. But we have enough time, it's okay. He was Dracula? They had Peter Jackson as Gaston. I can never remember what Peter Jackson looks like until I think of his face munching that absolutely gigantic carrot in Bree in Fellowship of the Ring, because that's his cameo for that movie. Hey, thanks, Streaks. Cool. That was quick. Oh, I'm sorry, Jade. I'm sorry. I have not. I went through a quick stint of watching a ton of like not officially licensed musicals and stuff, but never that one. I quite like musicals, though. So usually they have to be decently bad for me to actually not like them. That being said, I hate with a passion Jesus Christ Superstar and Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. And it's not because they're Bible ones, like, obviously. I just really, really did not like them. You love cats, right? Don't even try, Shavio. Don't even try. I do love cats. And you are not getting me to talk about it for the next hour. I just felt like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat, nothing was like happening. I don't know, maybe I just watched a bad performance of it. Splat. but like there's just like people talking and nothing's really happening, and then there's just a guy face down on the ground, and it's like, why? Jesus Christ Superstar, it is wild. That's a good way. That's a good way to describe it. I like the concept. I think that it takes itself a bit too seriously. Gethsemane is a really good song. Yeah, I know. The whole musical is singing. It's the sing talking is what I'm talking about, you know? Like expository singing. But I guess most of musicals is like expository singing. Kind of the point, right? I also pretty strongly disliked Avenue Q, which I did not expect. But I kind of really didn't like it. For me, I think it was like kind of the dissonance between like there being people and there also being puppets. And I thought that it would get better, like as you just kind of suspend your disbelief and you're in that world for a while, and it just kind of never did. As weird as it is to say though, I really liked the really raunchy guy up in his apartment. He was like my favorite character. And I mean it's got some good songs. Obviously If You Were Gay is a very famous one. So is Everyone's a Little Bit Racist sometimes. I'm actually quite fond of musicals. I think you'll find that I've seen a lot of them. We also saw Aladdin, like, on Broadway. That was kind of fun. The genie was kind of the point of the whole show. He carried it. But they give a little bit more complexity to Aladdin, like his friends are... He has actual friends, and they're, like, not cool with him being a jerk either, you know? If Trico had taken out this one directly underneath me, that would have also been like a pretty close to task fight. I guess there's one in the background though. I'm trying to think what other musicals I've seen recently. The first time I watched Into the Woods, I hated it, and now I'm actually pretty fond of it. Hey, nice. Break my leg? I didn't. Beautiful. Conversely, I think that Rent is a very, very popular musical, and it has very good songs, obviously, like Seasons of Love, and I found it really boring. I appreciated what it was saying, but I found it very boring. Dear Evan Hansen hit a little bit too close to home for me, so I found myself engaged because, like I said, it hit close to home. Not so much because it was actually a good musical. See, this is why musicals are great. Because one person is like, I love Rent, and one person is like, Rent is bad. I feel like there's not that much of a huge difference like that for your average movie, right? And yet when you get to musicals, it happens like that. I've never seen the movie. So yeah, maybe that's why I think it's boring. But the music is good, you know? I've also seen Phantom live, and that was fine. It's Phantom of the Opera, it's what you'd expect. Maybe I should watch the film then. She ruined her voice on Wicked, didn't she? Because I remember watching interviews, camera please, of her talking about, you know, how brutal Defying Gravity is. Oh, so she was just like a naturally kind of good singer and just kind of went with that? That makes sense. I'm gonna reset this. It probably won't give us the checkpoint, but that's okay. Oh, it did. How generous. Yeah, we had the choice to see Wicked on Broadway, but we chose Aladdin and Book of Mormon because Osbando had, whoops, never seen Book of Mormon, and it's my favorite musical of all time. My God, do not watch it if you are soft of heart. It can be considered pretty horrifically offensive. But I like it quite a lot. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, it's offensive. People are gonna walk out. But you have to understand that this is satire, and it's satire done well, you know? And satire can still be harmful, so... Actually, it was really nice. When we went to see Book of Mormon, it was different than what I had seen. Because they've changed it. Which is great. Because, you know, some of the cast, which if you're not familiar with Book of Mormon, the premise is that these Mormon kids get sent basically on a mission trip to Uganda. So a lot of the cast is people of color, right? And some of the cast came to the creators and they were like, hey, you know, some of these jokes are actually kind of punching down. And the creators were like, okay, let's fix them. You know, let's make them better. And they did. And it's different now. And it's great. And when you're working with something that sets out to be offensive like that, that's really important, you know? I agree. I think that musicals should be more accessible. What did they change? Well, they changed the name of the Mormon president of the church guy, because you know, in the one song he says, in I Believe, he says, I believe that the president of the church, person's name, speaks directly to God. His name is different now because it's a different president than it is on the soundtrack. But for example, I think there are probably some things here that I think I messed Chico up. Probably some things in that musical that I shouldn't really say on stream, but there's the superstition, right, surrounding how you get rid of your illness. That's different now. It used to be just that Matumbo's tribe believed what you hear, right? But now in the current musical that we just went to watch, they had changed it so that he got that misinformation from Facebook, you know, as a further critique. Oh, when, not what? Yeah, do you know when that changed? No, I don't know when that changed. I think it was decently recently because I hadn't watched the original like 10 years ago or something. Like it was fairly recent. Last 5 years probably. Yeah, Book of Mormon. I'm sorry, Trico, I'm not pushing because I'm talking about Book of Mormon. Oh my god, little boy, just get behind it in the direction I want you to. Book of Mormon is not for the faint of heart, but it's really, really good. You just have to understand that it's satire and that you need to take the whole thing, you know. Fine, Javier, I'll split. But yeah, they've changed some of it to be about misinformation and there was one line, boy, come on, referencing like what was it? Like beautiful and black, kind of, you know, referencing people's skin color and the assumption that because of their skin color, like black people are naturally beautiful or something, which the cast didn't really like, and so that has been removed. Things like that. It was nice to see them make changes so that the actual people of color who were affected feel more comfortable, you know? It hasn't aged well. Oh, that's too bad. It's always a shame when that happens. It's just the thing that gets people's attention about it and makes them walk out is it's just kind of shocking. You know, like what's the term that people use? It's not thankless. I can't think. There's a word that's like perfect, and I can't think of what it is. Like it knows exactly what it's doing, and it expects you to know exactly what it's doing too. You know what I mean? Not tactless. Although it is kind of tactless. Yes. Almost like unrepenting, Cheville. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's the idea that I'm looking for. Unapologetic. That's the word I'm looking for. It knows exactly what it's doing, and it wants you to be on board, and if you're not, that's okay. You can just leave, you know? It's not trying to pander to anybody. It just is what it is. Irreverent is another good word for it. Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's exactly it, Sokasa. You can gauge how many people will stay through the end by how many people are still there when Hasadiga Ibuai is over. Because some people will leave kind of towards the beginning when that church lady does that, like, really offensive, like, African dance. And some people are like, whoa, that's kind of yikes, and then they'll leave. Anybody who makes it through Hasadiga Ibuai is gonna stay the whole time. Because that song is... If you're not prepared for it, that song is shocking, right? Right, but like who reads enough about the Book of Mormon to go see it and isn't aware that there's gonna be... I don't even want to say humor like that. Like, that's just the story. It's not even necessarily always humorous. But part of the reason that I like Book of Mormon is because it's so stereotypically musical. And it knows that, and it really just plays it up. It leans completely into the fact that it knows that it's being super cliche in all of the things that it does. So, like, it has a song that honestly even kind of sounds like Defying Gravity. It has, you know, the song in the musical you have to have where the heroine sings her I Want song, and like it knows exactly what it's doing, and it's great. It is about a guy losing his faith, but he does it in a very maybe grating way. I mean, yeah, it's my favorite musical of all time, and I consider it to be very good. Oops, I can't do that. I can't do that. That was my bad. I messed up. I'm just ready to, like, keep going with Last Guardian, sorry. Yeah, we got a little distracted. I blame each and every one of you, okay? Yeah, the story behind the satire and all the humor is very much about someone going through a crisis of faith, yes. They, Elder Price is, you know, going through not only a crisis of faith, but a crisis of self-identity and all of that. Meanwhile, Elder Cunningham is also going through a crisis of identity. It just takes a slightly different form. Yeah, all I had to do was sit here, and I couldn't even do that, could I? The thing about Hamilton, right, is I think that Lin-Manuel Miranda is very, very good at the wordplay that he does. And I like it a lot. The Room Where It Happens is a really good song. Just Alexander Hamilton is a really good song. Guns and Ships, or whatever that song is called, is good. The problem to me was that if I had gone to see Hamilton in person, I would have hated it. Because I really, really needed subtitles in order to understand what was happening. You know? Because there's a lot of wordplay, it's coming at you really fast. Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda's a douche, unfortunately. Trico, could you fall? I'm losing like a ton of time that I didn't have to lose. So yeah, like, Hamilton is not one that I would go and watch. I just occasionally listen to like 3 songs. Yay, we did it! Somehow that was gold. Whatever you say. This was a really, really good bad handler. So I'm gonna... Or companion be gone, so I'm gonna submit this. But yeah, I would not have enjoyed Hamilton if I went to see it. Somebody else brought up something else. That wasn't Hamilton, I thought. Oh, Les Mis! Hi, YouTube. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. I really like Les Mis. I hated it the first time I watched it, and I hated it probably the 2nd through 5th time I watched it. And then something just kind of clicked, and I started to see more of like the humanity in the characters and some of like the depth of some of their stories. And I really saw how the music started to like play into that and all that. So my preferred way of... Let me mute the captions real quick. My preferred way of enjoying Les Mis is not actually to watch the whole musical. It is to watch this, and I will share it with you. This. That's the 10th anniversary concert for Les Mis. It has all of the songs, and it explains like what is happening without all of like the actual in between the songs parts. That's my preferred way to watch Les Mis these days because it re-summarizes everything that you need to know, but it cuts out a lot of the faff that is like meh, you know? One Day More to me is one of the best songs in all of musical history. So I like, as far as how it's constructed, it's what is that called? A madrigal? Is that what it's called when all of these people are singing a whole bunch of different things all at once but it sounds good? So that's... Yeah, Les Mis is long, fam. Yeah, and there's something poetic about... Right, Sancho? There's something poetic about Valjean going a significant portion of his life being like, no, I'm not Valjean, I'm not 24601, I'm a completely different person. And then hitting that high note when he acknowledges I am Valjean, I am 24601, and he hits the high note at 24601. And he's like come back into himself, you know? Oh, that would be fun! If you could like actually get into a show, that would be fun. So as I hope that you all have learned, you can get me to talk almost forever about musicals. So by all means, just bring that up at any point. It doesn't even have to be about cats. Yes, exactly, right? Rants don't have to be angry, and I did PB. So we continue the streak. You get me to rant about something, and then I PB. I did, however, rant so hard that I had to do the last split twice. So there's some give and take. But yeah, I love musicals. So we are actually gonna raid Hayo because we basically never get to raid over there. They usually stream at a different time. I ranted so hard at any percentage. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So thanks for hanging out with me, folks. I appreciate you. And next Tuesday, like I said, Sancho and I will be doing a blindfolded run of Last Guardian. Not the whole thing, probably. We'll see how far we get with a blindfold on. And if it's important to y'all that I do the Platinum % next Thursday instead of on the 22nd, let me know. I'm open to that. But I'm gonna throw us over to Kaio, who is playing Final Fantasy 15. I don't remember the last time that I've seen Kaio not playing Final Fantasy 15, so... But I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Say hi to Kaio when you get over there. And I will see you next Tuesday. Stay safe. Bye!